Hi guys, Tricky Boy here again, bringing you a brand new Derby Day series video. Now, as mentioned in the last video guys, this is now a request kind of thing. So the request for this one actually came pretty soon after I opened up the poll, and yeah, thanks to Mr. Tobi Otunla, you'll see the tweet on the screen right now. He voted for this game, he was the first one to respond, so that's the game I'm doing. So yeah, again, thanks to him. And guys, after this video is released, you will, if you keep eyes on my Twitter, you'll see the voting open again. So head over there and wait for me to tweet, and then the first response, guys, will be next week's video. So yeah, just make sure you keep an eye out for that. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about in this video. It's a little bit longer than normal because I have got something to actually mention, and the eagle-eyed viewers amongst you will probably notice this already. We are playing the Nou Camp. Obviously, the Nou Camp is not on PES 2014 as of yet, the official game. However, very, very soon we hope to have a stadium importer tool available to use. Now, this one is purely in test mode. As you can see, there's still a few issues with the crowd and lighting effects and whatnot, but there are very little details that still need to be done. But yeah, the Nou Camp is now in my game. I've been using it for probably a week or so now, and yeah, it's working fine. There's no issues apart from those little tweaks that need to be made. Yeah, and hopefully that leads to a full-blown tool that we can now import stadiums, and we can add more stadiums to the game, and you know, help this game a lot, because obviously a lot of people are unhappy with the amount of stadiums that are in the game. So this tool will be a great advantage, and as you can see, it works quite well right now. This is purely testing, like I said, so you know, but for me it's pretty good. It really is good. This is actually not supposed to be in night mode. The testing was only for day mode, but for me night mode worked fine, so I used it. I wasn't too bothered. I left it on random as always, and I wasn't too bothered if it was day or night. So the day mode does look slightly better, but only a little bit. So yeah, got that to look forward to, hopefully. I will probably do a video about that when that is released. I'll let you guys know if anybody wants it and stuff like that. Okay, as I haven't mentioned it yet, I will mention it now. Obviously, as you can see, I am Espanyol in this game. This is the Barcelona derby. Obviously not Barcelona's biggest game, but for Espanyol fans, I would say it's the biggest game of their season, so it's one of those things. And we're going to get into the details, guys, as always, right now. So, the first time this game was contested was in 1927, so as always, most of these videos are around the same sort of time. They've been going a long time. These two teams have actually played each other every single season in the Spanish League, apart from there was a few seasons where the Spanish Civil War was happening and the league was shut down. But apart from that, guys, they've played each other constantly, pretty much. The record as it stands is Barcelona have 90 victories, Espanyol have 34, and there have been 35 draws. So as you probably already would have guessed, Barcelona have the better record. That's not a huge surprise, because obviously Barcelona are, you know, I'd say the bigger team out of the two. Obviously Barcelona have been the best team in the world for a good few years, so it shouldn't be too surprising that that record is so sort of big. What might be more surprising is what's happening on the pitch right now, but I'll get into that in a minute if I can. Crazy game. But yeah, the record is I've been through. The last time actually Espanyol actually managed to beat Barcelona was in the 08-09 season, and they actually won 2-1 in the Nou Camp as well. So, but that was the last time. Ever since then, it's been either a draw or a Barcelona victory. So yeah, as I say, not a great record for Espanyol, but it's always an interesting game to watch. Right, I'm going to go into a little bit of history, not too much because I don't know a great deal. I've done a bit of research, but nothing too sort of important sticks out as regards. There's not a lot of details. There's not a lot of bad blood. Recently, this game is died down as regards sort of history and stuff like that. It's pretty much a rivalry game, and that's pretty much it. But in the earlier years, obviously around the Spanish Civil War times, it was pretty much a political thing as well. As most things in Spain were around that time, you know, it was quite a big divide. You were either for or against certain things, and you know that caused a lot of trouble. And this was no different. Yeah, that was the main reason behind the hatred as such back then. Like I said, it's more just a sporting rivalry now. Over the recent past anyway, it's more of a sporting thing. It's not really a big part of it now. But yeah, as you can see, I actually won 2-0. Surprised me as much as it would you, but I dominated. Barcelona had one highlight in the whole video, guys. One highlight, and that was it. And that was the only thing I could put in. An absolute dominant performance from myself, if I don't want to give myself too much credit there, but yeah. So guys, remember, after this video is out, I will be opening up the poll for the next week's video, and get voting away, and we'll see you all again next week.